MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The 1-1 home.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Segura turns and goes to second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set and the pitch. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the basket, and it's gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So striding in, Didi Gregorius, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, Rizzo is there. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Ryan Borucki gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
Baez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. McCutchen arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game, and he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle, driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. 0-1 count. Here it comes. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Steven Souza is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. 2-1 now to Steven Souza.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Still 2-2. Here it comes. Right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems, but trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Pitch misses low, the throw down, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Standing in, JT Realmuto. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First delivery to him on the way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Roman Quinn. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
In now, Ryan Barucki. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit softly down the line at first. 0-2. Here it is. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And there's a base hit on the line. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
So the next hitter to dig in will be MCCUTCHEN. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here's a drive by McCutcheon. Hit well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Perez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 5-3 Philadelphia. Striding into the box, Hernan Perez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kingery's there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting in, the center fielder.
So here's Albert Almora next. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Oh, no, I think that got him in the head. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Zach Eflin is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For Philadelphia, number 57, Zach Eflin. Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Runners on first with 1 down. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He squares, and it's in the air. The throw pulls him off the bag.
The batter, number 9.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Hoskins gathers it in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubbies 3. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. At the plate, Bryce Harper. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1-1, here it is. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top, 5-3.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And when you look at their stats as a team, one thing that stands out is their on-base percentage, which is among the best in the league. In today's game, it's widely understood that that's a good indicator, and as one player put it, well, we get a lot of hits. We're not a fun team to pitch to, so guys nibble against us. And when they do, we do a pretty good job of laying off. Now, that's easier said than done, of course, but they are a shining example of it, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2.
Ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. it's fouled away. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's Segura. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Playing 11.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubbies 3. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back toward the mound. Baez has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 24.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now 6-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
To the plate now, Zach Eflin. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubbies 3. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 to Schwarber. 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Souza, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The center fielder, number 5, ALMORA.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled away. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs 5. All set for the start of the inning. Now in the box, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Perez calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Count even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Now a hard liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's got it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs 5. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, no. 1-0.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And they take the lead. It's gone.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Third baseman.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit softly on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The catcher,
So the base is empty here with one away, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. On the ground to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Ryan Tepera takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Ryan.
New inning set to get underway. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Leading off to Philadelphia.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted into center field. Almora in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Roman Quinn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knock, Dan, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Robert Stock enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
For Philadelphia.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Stock has a good reputation. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
And a ball 1-0. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 3 homers and 6 RBIs. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here's the 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hope with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Kingery's there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 8-7. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Andrew McCutchen will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The right fielder, number 3.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. The 1-0. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is Souza. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His 2nd home run of the game, as that makes this an 8-all ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Can you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a night.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 10 for him on the year, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Unjuice at the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways. Up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I am not juicing it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
I'm lobbying the commissioner THRN.
2-2.
Then.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it's fouled away. Ryan, a 6'5" left-hander. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 9 and the Cubs 8. Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Rizzo and K. Rizzo, no chance for more homers here.
From the stretch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. next 1-2 pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he fouls this one off.
The lady reading my words
Here's another
out
1-2.
sounds cute. Is she single?
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Victor Arano takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Victor Arano.
Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Arano, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw's offline. He's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and Dan Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Roman Quinn will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Scott Kingery.
Digging in to try it again. Scott Kingery trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 5, Nick Williams.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offense.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 58, Sir Anthony.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Hernan Perez. He went deep last time up. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Quinn is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. That misses 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that's the second out. Ian Happ will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Craig Kimbrell will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Andrew McCutchen.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Striding in, Gene Segura. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Popped him up. Perez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, BRYCE Hoskins. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Running now is McCutchen. Hit hard to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
High pop-up. Hoskins over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. We are into extra innings. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Liner towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 24.
Into the box, Roman Quinn. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0, here it is.
Ball. 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
The batter, number 4.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. In now, Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
A.J. Pollock will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Adam Morgan comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Bottom of the inning now, so in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
12, 1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
To the plate now, Hernan Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
2-2 the count. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rowan Wick jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2 once more. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trevor McGill comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are two away now. Bryce Harper will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch coming. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead. Rhys Hoskins will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue. There it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Phillies lead it 10-9. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He was a ground-out victim last time up. David Robertson takes the mound in a safe situation, as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he misses 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, David.
Into the box now, David Bodie. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hit to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Javier Baez as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. It swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Drilled to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Phillies scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Adam Morgan claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Robertson hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, Bryce Harper was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs, as the Phillies disposed of the Cubs 10-9. The New York Mets went deep 4 times as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-2. The Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-0. The Washington Nationals stopped their 6-game losing streak as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. The D-backs tallied 5 home runs overall as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 11-3. The Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-0. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Rockies totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-4. The Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Indians 10-3. The Rays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-5. The Toronto Blue Jays smacked 15 team hits as they blew out Baltimore 12-0. Rony Garcia collected his first ever W at the big league level, helping Detroit get the win over the Padres 4-1. The Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 18 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 13-2. The Seattle Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-0. The Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 10-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.